What the rock is cooking. The rock says.
That's spelled right here. Often imitated, never duplicated.
The rock says. The rock.
We are back. Ice spot. Your boy. My guest tonight, the one and only Hoosier Bricks. He will be live at Philly Brickfest, and we're going to talk about Hoosier. And I know what you're saying. It's like, man, he was already a guest. Yes. So those that don't know, Hoosier was a guest on episode number 6 on the Ice Spots. So if you haven't seen that episode, I implore you to go back and check it out. It's definitely worth watching. But we're going to dive in a little bit more about Hoosier, because Hoosier been busy before Philly Brickfest. Ain't that right, Hoosier?
Oh, yeah. All kinds of stuff going on. Good stuff, bad stuff, you name it, it's went on.
Right. Oh, I hear you, man. You've been going through a lot, man, especially with the change of the weather. The change of the weather and everything, man. You know, definitely going through a lot.
When I fucking yell.
Family, man, gotta love them.
Oh, yeah.
All he fucking cares about is sitting on fucking that.
Yeah, it's I've been through quite a bit
Yeah.
since January.
It's fucking 9.
Yeah. I got you, brother. It happens, man. Family's family, man. Hey, folks, we are live with Hoosier Bricks. Like I said, he's on episode number 6. So we're gonna go through some of the builds, but we're not gonna go through all the builds. So if you need to see all of his builds, definitely go see episode number 6. So tell us.
Sorry about that,
man.
everybody.
Oh, it happens, man. It's family, man. Family. You know, background. I'm one of the biggest offenders. So,
it's hectic around here right now. They all know we're leaving in about 10 hours. So,
yeah. Oh yeah. 10 by 10, man. You gotta roll. Yeah. So tell us, man. You had some bad weather, man, and like you're in the middle of adding on to your house a wing onto your house for your Lego, and right in the midst of that you hit a storm. Tell us about that, man.
I started the add-on, I guess, last fall. It took me about 4 weeks to complete it well enough where I can put the Lego inside, and then the plan was to finish it, have somebody come in and finish it while I had everything gone to Philly with me. Well, let's see, February, we had 2 weeks of straight rain. So it ended up coming a flood, and I had almost 3 feet of water in my Lego room.
Mm-hmm.
So I had just started putting everything together, getting it lined out for Philly, seeing what I needed to buy, what I needed to build.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said, the water might get you. So I stopped all progress, waited almost 2 weeks to watch the water.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, it was like, yeah, it's going to get us. Time to get the stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
So I emptied out the room, emptied out the house, because we wasn't sure if it was going to get the house. And like I said, it ended up with almost 3 feet of water in the Lego room, and it was an inch away from coming inside the house.
Okay.
So, and then
Man.
I guess the water was in it for 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went down, I went in, cut out and replaced 4 feet of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Had let it dry out for a couple weeks, make sure I had all the mold killed and whatnot.
Okay.
Got everything back in and started working on the city. Was hoping to have something together to take to Philly, but it didn't work out, man. It's who you call it? Father time got me. Just wasn't enough hours in the day.
Yeah. That happens, man. That definitely happens, man. Let's see here. They said, let me see. There we go. Let's try that. I don't know if they could trying to get you on the screen here. All I can see is me. Trying to get you on here so we can see your face. I don't know if that's gonna do it. Yeah, man. So you can't. I remember when you took the pictures. You took the pictures for I guess you had bought the U-Haul and you were gonna load your stuff up for the storm and everything. I guess did it work out?
Oh yeah. Cost me damn near $500 to keep the U-Haul long enough, because I wasn't going to move that stuff 2 or 3 different times. I was too late, too wore out, too lazy.
Okay.
So I kept the U-Haul, parked it at my other house, and as soon as we was able to get into the house with the Lego rooms added on, we just piled everything inside the house and waited it out. I had a 17 foot U-Haul. After I put all the Lego, all the city tables, I had about 6 feet of U-Haul truck left to put the rest of the house in.
Okay. They say they can't see you. I'm trying to get you on the screen here. You may need to drop out and drop back in. Maybe Google's acting funny. Google Hangout is acting funny. Maybe you need to drop out and come back in. Because all I see is I still see me.
Still see you? All right, let me drop out. I'll drop out. See if I can pop back in.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yep. And hopefully that will do the trick. Let's see.
See if that works.
Let me see. Let's see if I do that.
Did it switch? Did it switch around?
You're still I'm still behind here. Let's see. Let's see. Nah, they still don't see. I still don't see you on here. What is going on with Google's tonight?
It's hard telling.
It's strange. Well, he's here, folks. You probably just gonna have to hear him and not see him. But he's here.
Can they hear me? That's the main thing. They don't need to see my ugly face.
Oh yeah, they hear you. They hear you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Google tonight, folks. And I'm not a Google technician, so it's just strange. This is the first time this ever done, but I mean, show must go on. And I still have a PowerPoint. So so this is your second year of going to Philly Brickfest, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Tell me about your first experience at Philly Brickfest.
Awesome. It's hard to explain it, man. I haven't been to a show like it. And I've been to several different ones. The people, man. The people is what makes it the go-to show. Seeing everybody else that you and I watch on YouTube, that you and I communicate with on YouTube, it just makes it, man. It ain't about the Lego at that show. It's about the people.
Yeah.
And when I went last year, that's what everybody was trying to tell me, and I was like, "You're crazy. It's a Lego convention."
Right.
I quickly learned how wrong I was. The Lego's cool and all. And there's some awesome stuff that shows up, but it's the people.
Right.
And from my understanding, this year there's going to be a lot more people that wasn't there last year. Like I know Julian's going to be there. Spirit Particles, Mary, Busy Blocks. I mean, there's just going to be so many ones that's been before, but they wasn't there the year I was there.
No, not for
So
in the car.
Thursday can't get here fast enough, man. It just can't.
Yeah, man, it's coming real fast, man. Right around the corner for me, man. I still got things that I still need to tighten up, and I probably actually got projects that I probably need to go ahead and I'll probably go next in the bud, because time is yes. So it's just it definitely creeped up on me, man.
Yeah, where'd it go? I've got the
So it's of course there's people we want to be there, like Bricks for Chris. I know we all wanted him to show up, but he's got things going on, and unfortunately he's not going to be able to make it.
Right.
But he will be there, and Sighead
form.
Yep.
I was really hoping to meet that dude too, man. I really, I really like that dude. I really like his builds and everything, man. I'm a big fan, man. I was really hoping to meet that dude too, man. But like you said earlier, family come first. Real life situations. Sometimes we got to take a step back because we got to deal with real life. And I hope him and his family, and in my prayers, I hope they get well soon. We'll be thinking about them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun experience, man.
Yeah.
I wish we can do it more than once a year.
Oh yeah. You know what? Somebody had a good idea about like the YouTubers, like the Lego YouTubers actually, putting on a show. And it would just be like an exhibitor show. Somebody had a good idea. I guess you just would have to figure out great location and like people like yourself to get involved.
That's we're all so scattered out. I mean, I'm guessing if we picked another one to do, I'm guessing the easiest one for everybody would probably be Chicago. Because that's it'll be probably the best one. I mean, everybody's gonna have to drive for it, but
yeah,
it's not too far from the guys in New York. It's not.
Right.
It's not too far from you all down in your all's area.
Right.
Helps the ones out in California. Helps the ones out in Texas. I give Agents of Mock and Haley and Brickanic all the credit in the world, man. They travel.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait to meet them, man. You know, actually taking a flight and then either shipping your Lego or taking your Lego on the flight to TSA, and they put the Lego up in the bag. And, that's risky, man. So but I guess they found a way to do it. And that's another thing. That brings me to another segment. Was that you're a very personable person. That's one of your characteristics about you, man. You're a very likable person. Now, has Lego been the segue to that, or you always been that type of guy?
I like to think I've always been that type of guy. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
So,
not bad.
And it ain't. It's not just me, man. It's everybody in the community.
Mm-hmm.
If they can help you out, they're going to help you out.
Right.
No. Like I said, I'm blessed to be where I'm at. Meet the people that I've met, have the friends that I've gained for a plastic toy.
More than the plastic toy, it's imagination. There's a lot of magic that happens in this imagination. It's a lot of magic. Yeah, man. So what are you looking forward to come Thursday, man? Come Thursday when the curtains go up and the lights are on. What are you looking forward to?
Just see what happens when we're all under one roof together. It's going to be an experience, man. I know. I've heard some stories about my buddy Brick Smith.
Yeah.
They say he gets awful excited and puts on tablecloths and runs around like it's a cape and.
Oh yeah, he better not, man. If he does, I'm gonna take pictures and put him on a free zone. I'm gonna take pictures. Yeah, I'm gonna take pictures, Bricksmith. I'm gonna take pictures and put them right on the free zone.
I'm just ready for the experience, man.
Yeah.
See all my buddies. See all the builds. I'm hoping to see some of them builds that are sitting behind you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
The Jurassic Park mock that Haley and Sean's been working on.
Yes.
I've been wanting to see that sucker for 2 years now. So it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think we're gonna sleep much for 4 days. So
rough, man, and that's rough, man. And it's amazing. I think I'll still be starstruck because it's like a year ago I was a spectator at this event, and so that's why I made it a purpose to come here at this event to display. But I'll still be starstruck with you, Brick Smith, or you guys that I see you all the time, man. I'll be starstruck trying to get an autograph or a picture or something.
It'd be fun. Got Bubba and Kelly.
Yeah.
His glow zone mock.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what it is.
Yeah, man. I heard he might have some competition, man. So not for me, man, but I heard he might have some competition going on.
I wish everybody. I'm not in that fight, so I just vote.
Right. Yeah. Good deal, man. So tell me, I'm a rookie, man. I don't know too much about Philly Brickfest. I went to the small Brickfest that was out here in Baltimore. So how do they I guess either vote on whatever categories? How do they vote on the winners, man?
If you're a 4-day attendee and you're registered,
mm-hmm.
it's either Saturday,
mm-hmm.
might be Friday, could be Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
They have pieces of paper,
mm-hmm.
and I guess the staff walks around and they'll put a Duplo brick on it like an antenna by your mock, by your mock or your your city or whatever, and that's how you know who's nominated for what award.
Okay.
And then it'd be like best micro.
Mm-hmm.
You go through and you find all the micro builds and you vote, or best brick bot. You go
Right.
through and find them and you vote, and how they tally them is I don't know, but I'm guessing it'll stay the same. That's how we did it last year, and that's how some people said it's always been. So
Okay. Looking forward to that, man. I am. Indeed, I am. So you made an executive decision, man, on not displaying as much. A little bit heartbroken about that. A little bit.
yeah, it's gonna hurt when I pull up, man, and see everybody else's stuff, and I brought 2 things that I can hold in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
But main thing is I'm there. I'm hanging out with my buddies for 4 days, so that's the main thing. It does hit hard knowing that I'm not taking anything though.
Yeah. All right. On the second half of the Icebox Road to Philly. The biggest thing here, I don't know what's going on with the hangouts today.
And not they'll each have a single one. And the single one is better than that.
Hopefully,
I only found one.
so we're going to go right to PowerPoint and have
You want to take the couch in the
story.
bedroom? Yeah, go Tommy's bedroom.
Oh, it's getting crazy in here again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that happens, man. That happens. That's what we need there. Folks, yeah, it's kind of hectic, like, here, you get your family over here, man, and then, they doing things like banging pots and all that stuff, man. So, I could totally relate, man. All right, so, folks, all right. This is the Brickfest live edition, and I see that they got it a little bit trademarked, so I might receive some sanction for that. But we're on the road to Philly. Looking forward to seeing every last one of you there. My man Hoosier will be in the house, and he is looking forward to seeing you all. So, for the new folks that don't know, Hoosier Bricks is on YouTube and the Instagram. There's his information there. He's on episode 6. If you want to know about his builds and stuff like that, and in a full background of Hoosier, I implore you to go down to episode 6 of On the Icebox. My man was featured. So here you hanging out at the Pick a Brick Wall with who here?
Of course, I got Erica with me. It's Bricks for Chris, Bricks are, and they might be bricks.
All right.
Just so happened that
Which
Bricks,
store?
I'm sorry, buddy. Say that again.
Which store were y'all in? Which one?
We were in Opry Mills in Tennessee.
Ah, okay.
I think Bricks are, and they might be bricks was in for a show, and it's only 3 hours away, so we got together with Chris and planned a day to meet at the store.
Okay. So if you folks don't know, my man's he's a blue collar worker, man. He ain't afraid to get his hands dirty, and he's a people person, man. So I put that up there so we know who Hoosier is in case you don't know. He's also one of the hosts for the Lego Community Saturday night stream as well. And he likes to build everything big. That's what I said. You definitely want to go back to episode 6 on the Icebox and see some of his Hoosier size, I say. You go to McDonald's, you have the small, the medium, the large, the super size, and there's the Hoosier size. This is the Hoosier size right here on the end.
That one's an old picture, man. That's when I was in my garage.
Yeah, it is, man. It definitely is, man. Right there next to the Hall and Ball headquarters. Yeah, man. All right, so tell us about, this is actually shots that you had from last year in Philly.
That there is Bricksmith's twin brother.
Yeah, he do. I thought it was. I thought it was. I thought it was. I said, is that? It looked just like him, man.
I was standing there talking to Bubba, and I just happened to look up, and I said, I didn't think Julian was coming. Bubba said, what are you talking about? I said, look, right there. Bubba said, oh, my God. He said, it looks just like him.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does.
And Bubba was like, take a picture of him. I said, I'm not holding my phone up and take a picture of him. He said, he's coming this way. I'll sneak one.
Right.
So Bubba snuck the picture and sent it to me and Julian.
Oh, that's awesome. That's how he looked just like him. Rolling with the H&B crew, man. So did you hang out tough with these guys here?
Oh yeah, those guys are my buddies, man. So I got to hang out with all three of them at Philly, and then I spent the weekend in New York with Fick and Bot. So that was they're my buddies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because last year, like as a spectator, I was at BR's table because he had the baseball stadium. So it's just funny that you actually get to see the mocks where you see the people.
Yeah, I'm sad that the baseball stadium won't be there. I know he had plans to make it bigger and better, and of course, life got in the way. He's looking to buy a house, so he put the Lego on hold.
That happens. That happens from time to time. Sometimes you got to put it on hold a bit. Let's see here. I think I'm losing a little bit of power here. I'm looking at the screen here. What's going on? So here you had half of the DMV crew here, along with Bubba Bricks. You get to hang out with this crew while you up there.
Hung out with CKB for a little bit. He was actually trying to take my daughter so he can get in the Discovery Center. Well, he wasn't trying to take her. He was just trying to get her to go with him. So, and then MD there, he met me there Saturday morning. Him and his little girl, and he hung out until about 15 minutes into the yard sale, I would say.
Yeah.
His little girl and Erica, they played all day together. I think they even suckered him out of a Lego set and lunch.
Jeez.
So
that's rough.
Yeah, it was fun hanging out with him.
Yeah, when I look at this table here, this is like the Last Supper table, man. It's just you got a lot of disciples here, a lot of Lego disciples here sitting at the table. It's a lot of friends here. It's a lot of friends here sitting at this table. And
oh yeah.
It sounds like it's going to, I mean, with a couple missing people, a couple of big missing people this year. Sound like it's actually going to be just as big.
It's there was actually people sitting at two tables on the other side that couldn't fit in the picture, but that was a good group of us.
Of course, you have here Haley Briggs, and it's Troy and Jamie as well. Get to hang out with them a lot.
Not so much Troy
Mhm.
and Alicia.
Mhm.
They were kind of down further from us,
Uh-huh.
but we got to go bowling with Troy and Troy bowl. I know Alicia bowled. I
Yeah.
was the sober one, and I can't even remember this stuff. Is that bad?
No impaired building for you, man. So anybody see who's at the impaired building table, you got to get him up, kick him out of there because he don't drink.
But
You got to kick him out of there. He cheating. You got to kick him out. Yeah, man. So this is a brick adjuster, right? I never got to meet him, but I seen his stuff there last
yeah, that was Brick Adjuster.
year.
And then you got Darth Hall there in the black shirt.
Okay.
Fick in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Guy in the blue shirt. That is Foo Bricks.
Blue bricks. Okay. Okay.
I believe he's going to be there again this year.
Okay.
And of course, you got BR.
Yeah, that's my dude there. That's my dude. He keep cracking up on the HB show. And then you got Bubba and Kelly right there. So the brick tubers, I guess is the mini display is going to be displayed again for the brick tubers, or everybody's going to do the
Yeah.
68?
Rugrats is in your bag.
I actually have not heard anything.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
I wish I could answer that, but honestly, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I have to try.
Okay.
Because if not,
Man, Fick with the amazing layout, with this classic space layout there. Definitely looking forward to see that again. You're the king of you're the king of polybags. You and Bot, like you're the king of polybags.
Oh man, I don't hold a candle to Bot. I'm still learning when it comes to that, buddy.
Yeah.
But I enjoy them.
So this was the I think this was like the pre-storm thing, right? This is where you packed up all your Lego and to keep it up off of the I guess the water level.
Yeah.
That's a very innovative way to do it. I would have never came up with something like that, man. It's just, I mean, cost you a little bit of money to to go rent a truck, but I mean it's more effective to, buy. This is the insurance you want to buy, then do the other way.
Yeah, like I said, it's a little more money, but it beat, because at first the water wasn't supposed to get us.
Mm-hmm.
So I had some family that brought their hot rods and stuff up and put them in my garage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a couple of days later, the water's going to get us. So now I got nowhere to put my stuff from my other house.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I'm not going to be a jerk and say, hey, you got to find something to do with your cars. So I just rented a truck and kept my stuff in a truck.
Right. Definitely, in a way, you survived that, man. You did. You survived that. Is this here you're displaying one of your new builds, and I have some slides in here with the new build. You at Brickverse?
Yep, Brick Universe, Louisville, Kentucky.
Uh-huh.
That's I hope they've done it the last 2 years. I hope they continue doing it. That's my home show. It's 10 minutes away.
Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad.
So
you received the hometown love from the home folks. I mean,
oh yeah, they I seen people that was there the first year that remembered, like, my brick bank. They remembered seeing my brick bank, and they seen all the other buildings, and it's like, I don't remember these from last year. I was like, oh, they were here. They just wasn't as big.
Yeah. Awesome deal. Awesome deal. So now this is a shot from way, way back when. You can see even your Palace Cinema is a little bit different. And I guess this is you getting started, man. I think.
Damn.
What I mean, right here, you're building for fun, or do you have a vision?
Somebody didn't really go fucking do that for a week. You think you wouldn't be fucking doing them right now?
Just oh, dude, that was when I first started.
Uh-huh.
I got into YouTube and looking at other people's cities and whatnot, thinking, hey, I could do that. And then went and bought all the modulars that I could buy and put them together, and actually had them on a shelf in my bedroom until I could make space to build a table out in my garage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I built the table. Before I even put anything down on the table, we headed off for vacation in Orlando so I could go visit Disney Springs Lego store.
Okay.
And it has grown tremendously since then.
Oh, yeah, I believe it, man. I do. I definitely believe it, man. I believe it.
There was the modulars on the shelf.
Yeah. And I was looking at that too. It's like, right there, you can see that you were making space for the next move. You put them on the shelf up out the way, to build more stuff. So you definitely had a vision, man. How'd you like this fishing shack build, man? And I like how you incorporate into your city here, because this is more recent now.
It's probably one of my favorite builds so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's of course, helps it out a lot. It's sand green. It's my favorite Lego color. So I took the idea from Bricks for Chris. That one's actually mirror built.
Ah, okay.
So it would incorporate into my city the way I wanted it to. So it would face the right way.
Right. And it looks real good too. Yeah, I see. I'm looking at mine, looking at yours, looking at mine. You definitely, that's awesome, man. Always the hard way, huh, Hoosier?
It's got to be the hard way, man.
The hard way.
And you know me, man. I don't leave many buildings the same size.
Right.
That's done. I'm not doing nothing else to it. It's staying just like it is. That building speaks for itself in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got this laid out here. So I mean, what's the vision with the rest of your city here? Like I see you actually built a platform up steps here, like where you made the cement dock here, and the steps.
To be honest, I really don't know. I didn't get as far as playing around with it, placing buildings in it, seeing how I wanted to lay out. There's two sections of table. In between my water section and my raised section, that I'm not sure how it's going to play out.
Okay.
I guess it all depends on what buildings I put where. Like I got the diner. I got enough of the diner to make it bigger, so I'm not sure which direction I'm going to go with the diner yet.
Okay.
That'll play a part in it. However I build that, and placing the diner and seeing which way I'm going to run the roads and whatnot. Only thing I know for sure is there's going to be I run two trains in my city.
Okay.
The outer train is going to go all the way around the table, as you can see in the background, the train bridge.
Right.
And then the inner train is going to circle and run down where the green base plates are.
Okay.
So that way I can have two trains making pretty good loop around the city.
Yeah, yeah, it looks real active. Yeah, that's real good. Yeah, good layout, man. Very good layout. So tell us about this magnificent bill. Now your bank was your benchmark. You know, was your benchmark bill, and then you came up with this thing here. So tell us about the vision, and then how you just started constructing it, man.
I always wanted an inner corner, and couldn't figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
And then I seen somebody build one with a different building, and it started. The idea started flowing.
Okay.
So I started accumulating Palace Cinemas, and I sent the guy a message and said, "Hey, I think I'm going to build this. Try to do this as an inner corner." He said, "Do it." Like, all right, that's all I needed.
Right.
So I started working on it. Took me maybe a couple weeks altogether.
Right.
Working on it a couple hours a night. Ran into some trouble in the middle for where the sign goes. I didn't figure out how wide and stuff that I needed to be. I jumped into it and got it all put together, and it's like, oh man, I need to be a stud wider. So I had to take it all back apart. That one is now my my favorite big build.
I can tell, man. I can tell because you definitely put your foot in this one, man. You did. You definitely put your foot in this one here, and you're working out, some of the insides here with the details here. And I'm gonna get to one of my favorite parts that you did. You did a bowling alley, bro. You did a bowling alley, man, and I love it, man. I love this bowling alley build, man.
Yeah. So, Brick Tubers come up with a clubhouse contest build, and I was like, well, maybe it's time I enter one of these contests.
Right.
And I got to looking on their website and seen all the little mini builds. They had the ping pong table, the air hockey table. And I was like, I can incorporate that into the clubhouse. And then I was like, Philly's just around the corner. Anybody that knows anything about Philly, it's bowling for bricks.
Okay, yeah.
Why not put a bowling alley in my clubhouse build?
Right.
So I had Erica helped me pull parts. And as she was pulling the parts, I was putting them down, and we made a bowling alley.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. That definitely look clean, man. That definitely look clean. That's your benchmark build right there, man. That definitely is, man. And I hope you win that YouTubers that Brooktubers contest, man. I really do. I hope you do.
I appreciate that, man.
Immaculate. That thing is immaculate. And actually, looking at that, I said, "Oh yeah. I can't jump in that one, man." I was like, I can't. I was thinking about it. I said, "Nah, I can't jump in that one, man." I said, that right there is just a little bit too much.
my buddy Flash Pants, man, he's going to be hard to beat. His is something else.
Yeah, it is. It is. It definitely is. His is something. His definitely is something else, man. And I was looking at it, man. And I said, man, he definitely put a lot into that one, man. He definitely did.
So, well, it's for fun, and it was just sitting there empty. Didn't have no interior in it, and I was like, well, I'll just use that, and I'll put some poker tables, bowling alley, dartboard.
Right.
Had the stickers for the decals for the windows. Had them custom made.
Right.
So.
Okay. When you leaving out for Philly, bro?
In between 3 and 4 this morning, or in the morning.
Oh, you ain't playing, man. So you gonna hang out? You gonna hang out in the Philly for a couple of days, before the show to get ready.
Yeah, we'll be we should roll up in Philly about lunchtime tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Depending on how many stops I got to make, like I said, it's a 10-hour drive. 3 kids.
Right.
There could be a lot of stuff.
A lot of stops. Yeah.
So,
could be a lot of stops. Yeah. Well, yeah. At least you can pace yourself and not catch a ticket.
Yeah. If I get any tickets, man, I'm handing them straight to Chad. Like, here, take care of these.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's rough, man. Watch out for Pennsylvania state troopers, man. They're the worst. They are the worst. All right, man. Some of the things you're looking forward to. Talk to some of it, because you got people watching you, man. What do you want to say before they see you on Thursday?
Those people in the chat, if they're traveling, car, plane, bus, however it be careful. Don't get no tickets like me. I'll see you all Wednesday night or Thursday morning, because I know some of us will be there Wednesday. So
right,
just be safe. Double check everything. Make sure you didn't forget nothing.
Right. That's all you can do, right?
That's right.
All right, folks. That is going to conclude this episode of On the Icebox with Iceberg Bricks. So definitely come check us out, man. Check us out. Check everybody else out there on YouTube. The Bricksmiths, the Bricks for Chris, the Hoosiers, the Cool Kid Bricks. Everybody. There's too many of us to name all, but definitely come check us out. You're gonna be in for a show, and it's Thursday through Sunday. Well, Saturday and Sunday for public day, but I can't wait to see my brick brothers and sisters and have a good time.
Gonna be interesting, that's for sure.
Yes. Yes, it will be. It will be. We will have a good time too. Good time. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. See you on Thursday.
Iceberg, thanks for having me, buddy.
I appreciate you coming on, my man. Sorry for the snack food. I don't know what's going on with the Google Hangout, but at least I got to hear you.
Yeah, we're all good, man. I had a good time. Enjoyed myself. Appreciate it, buddy.
We definitely got to do it again.